marketers ask me what word count I recommend for articles, I tell them that it depends. In my own B2B business, I'm a freelance B2B writer. Articles, there are 3,000 plus, 6,000 plus words have converted really the best for me, not just in terms of engagement, but also in terms of actual revenue. And in fact, one 3,000 word article ended up generating revenue in my business for 3 years straight. Understandably, 3,000 to 6,000 word articles are kind of overwhelming concepts to a lot of marketers. It takes a lot of budget and a lot of time and a lot of work. And even if you're not the one writing it, if you work with a writer, you're still involved in the process, right? So there's still work for you to do, even if all you do is read it and request some edits. Is it worth all this work? Is it worth all this money that you're investing? Like I said, it worked for me in my business, but every company is different and every audience is different and every stage of your company is different and of your customer journey is different. So I dug into research about a bunch of industries from SEMrush to get a wider perspective. So hopefully we can figure out together what's the best strategy for you. Before we dig into the research, as always, I just want to say thank you for coming back to another video. And if you're new here, hey, welcome. My name is Ayelet, and this channel is all about giving you practical tips and strategies that you can actually implement, especially if you're in an industry that is all about the most important people in the organization, like customers and teams, where you are dealing with really complex buying processes, but you also have such an amazing opportunity to make a positive impact on the way that companies do business. But in order to make that difference, you need to make sure that the marketing that you do delivers actual results, right? And so let's get into the research. And let's start with the ultimate question. Does blog post length actually matter? Does it matter how long your article is? According to SEMrush, I'll read it to you, okay? Long reads of 3,000 plus words get 3 times more traffic, 4 times more shares, and 3.5 more backlinks than articles of average length that are 900 to 1,200 word articles. Now, no need to panic, okay? If you cannot do 3,000 word articles right now and definitely not something longer than that, then stay tuned until the end of the video and I will give you some ideas of what you can do in order to get the same results. But according to the study, longer is better in the headline department as well. So how long should your headlines be? And what about subheads? Do they matter? Do they help? So according to the study, articles that have long headlines, and that is 14 or more words in the headline, long headlines, these articles get twice as much traffic, twice as many shares, and 5 as many backlinks than articles with short headlines, which they define as 7 to 10 words. And yes, you do need to pay attention to your subheads as well. According to the study, if you have an article with H2 and H3 subheads, it is likely to perform better in terms of traffic shares and backlinks. In case you are not familiar with this, the H1 is like the main headline of the article, then H2 is a subhead which has a section, and then H3 is a smaller subhead. It's like a section within the section within the article. Now, if you're looking to write better headlines or make it a little bit easier on your writer to write better headlines, once upon a time I created an ebook for a client that included 141 headline templates. I'm going to link it for you below so you can get it as well. Okay, let's talk about the types of articles that perform best. Not surprisingly, listicles, top 10 this, top 70 that, they get a lot of shares and traffic according to the research. They actually get more than double the amount of traffic and social media shares than other types of blog posts. If you want to go the extra step, the research suggests writing 5 lists for every 500 words that you write in the article, and that's supposed to get you 4 times as much traffic and double the social media shares of articles that have no lists in them. But if you need a break from listicles, guides and how-to articles came in second to listicles in terms of generating traffic and social media shares. The study included additional interesting statistics like content marketing trends, a survey that looked into content marketing strategies, the top required skills for a content marketer, and stuff like that. So I'll leave a link below if you want to get it too. If you're going to read the entire research, you want to check it out. So if you're watching this on LinkedIn, it's in the first comment, and if you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description box. But for now, let's talk about what can you do if you cannot invest in long form content on a consistent basis. One option, of course, is to, yes, publish the long form content, but just not publish it as frequently. So instead of publishing one article a week that's 1,000 words long, you can publish one article a month that's got 4,000, 5,000 words. And obviously, in that kind of article, you can include more keywords than you might have included in a 1,000-word article. Or if that doesn't work, consider staying in the sweet spot of 1,000 to 1,500 words. That said, consider not going too short because according to the study, articles that are really short, like 300 to 900 words long, that's what they consider short articles, they get 4.5 times less shares than those that have 3,000 plus word articles. So if you stay in the sweet spot of 1,000 to 1,500 words, should be okay. But either way, even if you are doing the shorter articles right now, make your articles engaging for your audience. Captivating visuals, research data, quotes from industry leaders, case studies, and then it becomes more about the quality than it is about the quantity. And of course, the most important thing is to always be testing. Okay, just because something works statistically in a research does not mean it is the best exact solution for your specific situation. So test it out. And of course, remember that either way, whatever the length of your article is, you've got to promote. And you can learn from what works for the top performing content marketers, because there was another study that focused on that, and I have a video on that as well. So click the link that you see here or below and I will tell you all about it.